Hi guys, it's album review time. We've got Animalyze and Powerhouse. So this is a Danish glam metal band. It's the debut album from these guys. So if you love, I'm sure the guys won't mind, your 80s glam metal LA scene, this is going to be perfect for you. This has already been released on Steel Heart Records only last week. 10 tracks, 39 minutes long, just how we used to love it as well. So in this band is Vicky Mart on the vocals, Clay Ronson on the guitar, Mike Lauren on the bass, and Chris Clark. And man, yeah, this is such a fun album. Perhaps the most fun album of the year so far. Like I said, it really hones in on that mid-80s to late 80s melodic rock scene. I suppose with some 70s sort of stylings thrown in at times. I mean, some of the song titles, for instance, very, 80s driven. Trigger of Love, Hot But Dangerous, Wild for Free, Pleasure and Pain. You get the gist. You know what I'm going on about. This is like a mixture of, influences coming from Kiss, maybe 70s and 80s Kiss, Motley Crue, Danger. I suppose there's all these elements to make up such a fun party album, I would say. I've reacted to a couple of their songs leading up to the album. Was really looking forward to the album coming out. It's here, so I'm here to talk about all my favourite songs off the album. So we start off the album with Powerhouse, a fast rocker. You sort of get an air raid siren right at the beginning of this, and you don't get more 80s Sunset Strip than this song. It really does. It's got chugging guitars, attitude, fun as fuck. It's a fast rocker with some really cool chanting and plenty of whoa-ohs to go along with it. Really sort of brings back some memories, this one. I mean, man, they really have the sound nailed down for sure. Completely. It's straight to the point, no messing around. Great solo, by the way, by Clay Ronson, just shredding that guitar. Brilliant musicianship across this album as well. We've not even spoken about that, but along with these party, fun rock tunes, you get some excellent musicianship as well. Then we go into Hunter of the Night. Straight out the gate, we have an almost like lick it up style track with simple sort of chugging guitar with plenty of guitar licks in between as well. Everything you want and everything you love about classic 80s rock is right here in one song. Vicky Mart on the vocals, just spitting attitude in those lyrics with he's almost got like a gruff sort of tone he has sometimes. Amazing stuff. Beauty is the Killer is the next track, an almost sort of 70s style Kiss here with pure rock and roll anthem for sure. You can imagine Gene Simmons even spitting out those lyrics out. It's quite sort of poppy as well, as the sort of chorus just doesn't let go as soon as you've heard it first time round. Now I want to talk about Trigger for Love. Guitarist Clay Ronson actually his lead vocals on this one. This one has a cool sort of driving riff, and Clay is sort of trading vocals with the rest of the band as they sort of harmonise really beautifully during this track. Almost got like a Coney Hatch vibe on this one, with some of the guitar work especially. A very cool high octane rock and roll solo just tops off a great party track. Then I want to talk about Hot But Dangerous. A very cool start-stop riff in the verses as they connect with their inner Kiss again, I would say. This is rock and roll defined, man. It really is. Vicky Mart sounds like he's having so much fun as well on this song. The band come to a halt before the solo where Vicky kicks in with a bit of a Robert Plant feel for me. A bit of a vibe going on there. And there's a great solo that hits you straight between the fucking eyes. I then want to talk about a single, Wild for Free. Did a reaction to this one, bit of a classic Crew vibe, I would say. The song Wild Side comes to mind, especially in those verses. This really is a top track, man. just wish Crew could make songs like this still. You know, they definitely can't, but I wish they could do something half this good. I'll be happy. Attitude just oozes from this song. The next track I want to talk about is X Medication, and drummer Chris Clark actually does the vocals on this one. This is a ballsy track that sort of ups the tempo. It really rocks with the traits of an 80s rocker for sure. Riff-fueled rock and roll. A crowd pleaser for sure. And then I want to talk about Pleasure and Pain. I'm actually talking about all these tracks. I said my favourites. It's all of them. A bit of a darker edge to this track. I really like this one. Again, a slight Kiss feel for me. The chorus has a almost exciter from the Lick It Up era. It's frenetic and with that darker feel. Probably one of the highlights on the album for me. Dr. Chemical is track 9. Maybe a nod to Dr. Feelgood, maybe. In title only, though, I would say, as we get a very cool sort of slow to medium paced rocker. It's a cool, stomping, heavy riffing track with some great harmonies, background vocal harmonies from the band. Another really fun song. And then Kings of the Night tops off this album. Again, a highlight. The first single, the first time I heard this band, lead single. Been listening to this song for a few months now, since it came out, and man, just gets better and better. It's on my stay list. A party track that delivers everything you want from this brilliant glam metal band. What a fun album this is. If you like missing some of that fun out of music, which some of the fun has been drained out of music a little bit by some genres, but this just hones in on that. It's just a party rock anthem album. It's available everywhere now. Been having some great reviews as well. I've been looking through the internet at the reviews, been having some brilliant reviews, so well done to the band for their debut album as well. Powerhouse by Animalyze. Highly recommended from me, guys. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. See you soon.